Hi Virgo, welcome back to my channel. This is Monica Love at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be focusing on your reading from the 8th to the 15th of June. This is a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. Keep that in mind. Check your sun, moon, and rising if this reading doesn't resonate with you. We're going to be looking at your challenge this week, your overall energy, and the overall energy of the situation. Hopefully you can get some sort of insight from this reading. Your challenge for this week is the High Priestess. Your overall energy is the Five of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. All right. Virgo, I feel here... I feel like there's somebody from your past here that could be wanting to reconnect with you. Okay, you have the reconciliation card and you have the Wheel of Fortune. Something has been halted between you and this person in the past, but the timing now I feel is going to be right for you and this person to come back together. Intuitively, you know that this was going to happen. You knew that there was going to be a new beginning, a brand new beginning for you. Some of you don't trust your intuition this week, even though there's certain signs and things that are coming up that are bringing back the past, okay? I feel like the past is coming back this week for you. And something that happened in the past, the timing wasn't right for you and this person, but now it seems like the timing is right, okay? For some of you, you're dealing with a water sign here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The overall energy is conflict, okay? Five of Wands, competition. We're going to clarify that. But I feel like after this conflict happens, once this conflict takes place, like this is something that's been going on for a while. It's something to do with your past, okay? There's some sort of past conflict here that is being brought up, that is being brought to light for you. We're going to clarify the Three of Cups and see what this Three of Cups is all about. I keep hearing, and this is not going to resonate with everyone, but I keep hearing there's children involved. There's children involved. There's children involved. Something to do with children being involved here. I strongly feel there's a reconciliation happening. It could be with a mother figure, okay? Cancer energy is really strong here. So I feel like there's a reconciliation that's happening. The timing wasn't right for you and this person in the past, but now the timing seems right to bring something back to the surface. And whatever's coming back up to the surface, Virgo, it's something that's creating conflict, but I feel like it's something that needs to be dealt with. Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune here. Some of you are choosing to reconcile with somebody that you had a child with. Could be a fire sign as well. For others of you, there's a court proceeding, and it may have something to do with the past that comes up this week. and it could involve money. There's something hidden here about finances. I feel like, Virgo, you could be hiding something. You could be keeping a secret, and this could be something that may be hard for you to deal with. But there's something that's coming up here. The timing wasn't right in the past, but now something that was supposed to be resolved. There was a lot of conflict with the situation in the past, and this keeps coming up. No matter how many times I do your reading, this conflict keeps coming up, and it's something that has been avoided, or you've been trying to avoid this, and you've been trying to keep it very hush hush. But there will be a point this week where you will have no other choice but to deal with this situation. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups. This is something that you're really emotional about. Yeah, so you're very emotional about this situation. You've been trying to avoid this conflict. You've been trying to avoid it. You've been trying to just completely like let go of it and just not think about it. But it's something that keeps coming up to the surface that needs to be dealt with. Let's clarify this Six of Cups. This is about a relationship that you've manifested in the past. At one point, it seemed like there was a lot of love between you and this person. You were very connected to this person, but something happened where things became toxic. And now you're trying to manifest this new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles. But every time you try to move forward, it's like this conflict and this situation pops up again. And there's signs around you. There's certain things that pop up that remind you of this person. And the reason why that's happening, and Spirit is doing that to you, it may feel like torture for some of you, but it's happening because it's something that hasn't been dealt with in the correct way. Some of you have tried to correct this in the bootleg way. It's like a bootleg kind of like, I'm going to be completely honest with you, Virgo. It's like a half-ass kind of way of fixing and resolving the situation. And for some of you, it's like a Band-Aid effect. It's like, there was a cut and the cut never really healed, but you just put a Band-Aid over it and you thought, oh, I'm just going to put a Band-Aid on it. It's going to be fine. No, this is something that really needs to be fixed. And for some of you, there may be a court proceeding that has to fix this situation because even though you've tried to resolve it yourself, it hasn't been resolved. And for some of you, you're being hush hush about the situation. You're trying not to bring a lot of attention to it, but no matter what, doesn't matter how many times you try to suppress it or you try not to deal with it, it still comes back up. You have the Five of Wands here twice. The Five of Wands has been coming out a lot in your readings. And again, it's something that needs to be confronted. And I'm so sorry that it has to be repetitive. I'm so sorry I have to talk about it over and over again, but it's something that has to be dealt with once and for all. Okay, it's something that has to be dealt with once and for all. And I feel like this person, whoever this person is, they're going to be coming in and trying to cooperate with you and fix the situation. Let's clarify the Knight of Wands here. The Knight of Wands beside the Six of Cups. This is somebody from your past that's coming back in to fix something that happened. This is a long-term situation. It's not something that you can sweep under the rug, Virgo. It's something that really needs to be dealt with. And it's going to require cooperation from both you and this person in order for things to move forward. Yes, you want this new beginning. But again, there's something that needs to be dealt with, okay? All right. There's a brand new beginning happening. For some of you, it could be with a new person, fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And it's a long-term plan that you have with this person. But there's a conflict from your past with somebody from your past. We're going to clarify and see what that is. Let's clarify the Five of Wands, please. Tell me about the Five of Wands. Tell me about the Five of Wands. Okay, that's too many cards. So Spirit is telling you this situation, it's a big situation. It's a big situation that has been really just... It may be you fighting for something as well too here. I'm hearing you're going to need all the help you can get. This is something that you need to work on, Virgo. A lot of you have been trying to work on this, or you will be trying to work on this. It's something that needs to be resolved. Tell me more about the Five of Wands. Something from your past has created a conflict in your life, and no matter how much you try to move forward from it, there's signs and there's things that are pointing you to this conflict that needs to be resolved. A lot of you haven't shared your feelings in this situation. You've numbed your energy from this. You've kind of went silent. You haven't really talked about the issues that need to be talked about. But there's something that happens this week that, no matter what you do, it's like something that you have to confront. Let's clarify the High Priestess. There's an energy of wanting to move forward, but again, it's something here that's created stagnation with someone from the past. There's that Knight of Wands again. Okay, some of you will receive some sort of news, okay? And the news that you receive, Virgo, is going to be a wake-up call. It's going to be something that you won't be able to stay silent anymore. After this thing that happens, it's a wake-up call. It's something that is going to push you into a new direction, yes, but it's also an energy of it's like, in order for the new beginning to happen, which you've been waiting for, you've wanted this new cycle, new beginning to happen, it's almost like there is something that shakes things up and you can't stay silent anymore. You can't stay silent on this issue anymore. You've been silent, you've been staying silent on it. You can't stay silent anymore. This is what's been holding you back. Because you have a lot of power here. You have a lot of power in your energy. Lots of new beginnings are coming in. Look, you have the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Wands, you have the Wheel of Fortune, and you have the Ace of Pentacles as the overall energy. However, there's this one thing that's really conflicting that you haven't been working on. You've been withdrawn from this situation. And Spirit is saying, get connected back into this conflict. Really start speaking up about it, saying what you need to say, share your emotions, share your feelings, because people want to hear what you have to say. Especially when it comes to a family situation. It could be a family situation that needs to be resolved, that will be resolved, but it will be something that comes back up again. Somebody is rushing in to give you some sort of news or some sort of wake-up call. And whatever you're doing, you may think, oh, I'm on the right path, I'm doing the right thing, but there's something that wakes you up and shakes the foundation this week. And once that happens, you're like, okay, I can't stay silent on this anymore. I need to really fix this. I need to find a way. It's not even so much about fixing it. It's more about just confronting it and dealing with it once and for all. And once you deal with this, Virgo, like once you deal with this situation that maybe you didn't really know what to do, you're going to be releasing something. You're going to be releasing something, and there's going to be a new opportunity that comes in for you. But there's really a need for you to do this. And some of you don't know how to do this, but there's something this week. It's either news or a person that comes in and tells you something and you're like, oh my goodness, and then you start to move. It's not like, you're not really moving this week until you get some sort of news from somebody, until somebody comes in and offers you something or does something. It's like, I can't really do anything yet about this until I get some sort of go ahead. You need to get a go ahead or like a green light to move forward. It's very good because you have a new beginning that's coming in for you. It's a brand new beginning. Some of you, it could be a new job, a new relationship, a new connection. But again, it's something here has been holding you back. And I feel like it's related to family. There could be children involved. And there could also be like a legal case involved here. But this is something that needs to happen because for many of you, you feel like even though you've tried to work on this situation and fix it, no matter what you do, it's like, there's no way you can fix it. It involves other people. There's other people here. Okay. There may be an apology. You may be giving somebody an apology or expressing an apology, because when I'm doing your reading and I'm in your reading, it's very like confusing. It's a very confusing energy. I feel like a lot of you feel that you don't really have the control to fix this situation. It's something that has to run its course. But like I said, there's one thing that you get, either news or a person or something, and there's a green light. It turns on and you're like, okay, now I'm ready to do what I need to do. Some of you have chosen to stay silent on this situation because you feel like by staying silent on this situation, it's probably the best thing to do. But it's really requiring you to maybe speak up, okay? Even when you don't want to. It says, look through the situation. So this is a situation that maybe you have been looking at or you've been trying to look at, but again, it's a complicated situation. It's a complicated situation, but the more you work on it and deal with it and find the solutions that you need to find to resolve this conflict, which I believe you've been doing, Virgo, and it's not an easy situation that you find yourself in. However, there's one person, could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, that there's something that shakes this person up and a new opportunity comes in. It's almost like a blessing in disguise. It's something shakes this person up and you're like, yes, this finally happened, and then you can move forward, okay? Nature. So it's, okay, so what it's saying with this conflict, because the conflict keeps coming up in your readings, the advice from your angels is allow this conflict to happen. Allow it to happen, allow it to run its course. You don't need to get involved in it, but there will be a time when you need to speak up and not stay silent. Because some of you have been staying silent on it and you haven't been saying anything, but Spirit wants you to speak up when the time's right. There's going to be a green light that comes on. You'll know when to speak, when to say something, and when to move. All right? So this is what I have for you, Virgo. It's a very tough reading, I know. But listen, there's a new beginning coming in for you, okay? I know you don't like this conflict. I know. I'm sending you so much love. I promise you things are going to change. Look at this. Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Wands. There's a new beginning happening for you. You're manifesting this, but there's one thing that needs to be resolved first before you move forward. Okay? So I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.